After weeks of back and forth, South Africa's national budget has finally been passed by a very slim majority of just about 10 votes. Now, this has once again exposed the cracks in the government of national unity partners. The budget that was initially meant to be presented in February was postponed at the last minute, before a revised version was tabled last month. Now, its most contentious elements include proposals to raise a value-added tax and not adjust personal income tax brackets for inflation. Now, DA, which is the ANC's largest coalition partner, rejected the VAT increase, and also the party had negotiated for weeks with ANC to try to agree to pass the budget together, but it had failed to do so. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa's party had to rely on smaller parties to vote for the critical measure.
So it cannot be the case in our estimation that the minister does not have confidence that he'll get the votes in Parliament. He then goes ahead and announces a VAT increase which is set to take effect on the 1st of May, and no bill has moved through Parliament to support that VAT increase. We're challenging that concept, we're saying it's unconstitutional, and that's why we're here today.
Now, in an hours-long vote, the DA and the opposition parties, the MK and the EFF, rejected a 0.5% VAT increase this year and a further 0.5% next year, which the National Treasury says is needed to fill a $3.3 billion fiscal hole created partly by US President Donald Trump's withdrawal of funding for HIV/AIDS programs. Now, several opposition parties have argued that an increase in the value-added tax, which they said was still in the paperwork, will adversely affect the poor. And our correspondent Calvin Ongmu has been tracking the story very closely for us and has sent us this report from Johannesburg. Let's listen in.
After weeks of political wrangling, South Africa's parliament on Wednesday finally passed the contentious budget vote. However, it did not get full support of its coalition partners, putting its relationship in jeopardy. DA, the largest GNU partner, opposition parties like the Umkhonto weSizwe and the Economic Freedom Fighters rejected the budget. The Democratic Alliance has said the party will file papers in the Western Cape High Court to challenge Parliament's passing of the 2025-2026 national budget. Ordinary South Africans are also divided. While many say the government does not care for its people, some say this VAT increase is necessary for the country to keep moving in the right direction. Some are even asking if this long-standing deadlock between the ANC and DA will be the end of the road for GNU partners. Only time will tell. This is Calvin Ongmu from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.